Living doctor. Today I want to talk about one of the most common reasons why people come in to see me. That's because they're suffering from headaches. If you or someone you know has headaches, you know exactly what I'm talking about, how much this interferes with the quality of your life, and sometimes how debilitating that can be. I'm talking about all types of headaches: sinus headaches, tension headaches, cluster headaches, migraine. These are all connected back to the neck. In fact, over 97% of headaches that most people experience come from the neck and is misdiagnosed by their doctor, and instead of correcting the cause, they're treating the symptoms, which lead to worse issues. So today I want to help you understand what's really causing those headaches and what you can do to start correcting that right away to get a more natural, drug-free solution. Like I said at the beginning of this video, over 97% of headaches stem from the neck. Now, what happens is you have traumas in your life, whether that's a car accident, a sports injury, or repetitive stress activities like hours a day on your cell phone, computer, laptop. This causes misalignments in your neck, a condition called subluxation. Now, it's very important to understand that no medical doctor looks for this. And many people are treating the effects that's actually making the problem worse. For normal function, you need to have a 45-degree curve in your neck. What happens because of these traumas, poor postures, physical, emotional, chemical stresses in your life, it causes you to lose that curve in the neck, which puts excess tension on the muscles, joints, and nerves in your neck that can lead to things like headaches. One of the most important postural deviations is when your head shifts forward. For every 1 inch forward, it's putting double the amount of stress on your discs. And the muscles are working 2-3 times harder than they have to. That's why you get tension in the neck, upper back, base of the skull. Now, these nerves in the upper neck also control all of your sinuses and all the glands of your throat. So if you lose the curve in your neck, you're putting excess pressure on those nerves, which can lead to sinus headaches. If your head's forward, the muscles get excess tightened, pulling on the base of the skull, creating inflammation. These are tension headaches. These nerves at the top of the neck also affect the brain stem, which regulates the oxygen and blood flow to the brain, the eyes, ears, nose, throat, and many of the autonomics, which is why you get migraines. And in those migraines, you also have dizziness, visual disturbances, nausea. This is all linked right back to the nervous system. And cluster headaches are linked to toxicity and other neurotoxins as well, which can come from medications, vaccinations, toxic food, and water. All these things stem right back to the neck, and the problem is everyone's worried about treating the symptoms and the effects. Because when your head goes forward like this, your body's natural response is for your head to shift back a little bit, your shoulders to round and push forward. And now all these muscles in here will get really tight and tense. This is a normal, healthy function for your body to prevent further damage to the neck and the discs. Because the longer there's pressure on the discs, those discs begin to rot and degenerate. This is what leads to degenerative disc disease, this is what leads to arthritis, stenosis, many of the other long-term chronic problems. But this degeneration is not the cause of your pain, it's the effect. So your body makes these tight muscles, which is intelligent design to help stabilize the neck. Now, what happens if you go in there and you start stretching and massaging tight muscles? Or you take a muscle relaxer, or you use heat on there? Now you directly interfere with the body's normal response, and you're making the problem worse, which is why those things don't work. You may get a temporary solution, but the problem comes right back, and as time goes on, the problem continues to worsen. The most important test that we take to understand the cause of all types of headaches is an X-ray. I want to show you an example of what an X-ray looks like for many of the people I see who experience these types of headaches, migraines, and other related issues. For almost every single one of these people, they have a loss of curve in the neck, just like this. This is an example of a complete loss of curve in the neck. There's already arthritic change happening in the neck. There's already disc degeneration. There's significant amount of stress and pressure on the brainstem, on the spinal cord. This lady has extremely tight muscles of the neck and upper back. Same thing up in here. She gets headaches almost every single day, migraines multiple times per week. Now, she's been going to doctors for many, many years, and she's taken many of the drugs that they recommend. Advil, Tylenol, Imitrex. These all cause damage to your body. Imitrex creates rebound headaches. Advil creates damage to your joint cartilage and to your kidneys. Tylenol destroys your liver, and they're not addressing the true cause. Now, she also tried natural things. She tried getting massage, but again, like we talked about, that's not fixing the prime issue. That's fixing the effect and making the problem worse. She even tried chiropractic, but she wasn't doing corrective level chiropractic. She was doing symptom-based chiropractic, which means they didn't take x-rays, there wasn't a plan to fix it, she wasn't doing the proper rehab, therefore it never truly got better. And she was still doing all the same stresses that caused it in the first place, which was sitting all day long, using lots of technology, not fixing the problem. And as a result of that, she continued to suffer with the problem. Like many of you probably are if you're watching this video, headaches are a huge interference to the quality of your life, keeping you from being the best version of yourself. So we took her through a progression of corrective level care where we addressed the real cause of her issues, and we were able to restore and correct as much as possible the normal alignment and nerve supply that go out to the rest of the body. So this is where she was after 2 months of that correction, coming into the office and doing corrective care at home. This is where she was after 6 months. A significant restoration of that curve. Within 3 months, she was no longer having headaches. Within 6 months, she was off all the pain medication she was given. She was able to resume a normal life, start losing weight, and be able to restore the quality of her life that she had not had for years. This is just one example of many, many people who we see here in the office that are getting better as a result of correcting the cause of these issues. So you can see now what's truly causing these issues and why most medical care does not work. Because medicine treats the symptom. No medical doctor looks at your spine and nervous system. Nobody's looking for cause. They're prescribing more medications that's making you sicker and contributing to the cause of the issues and creating new worsening problems in your body. Some of the natural things like massage and stretch and exercise may be making your problem worse because you're not addressing the true cause. What we specialize in is finding correcting that cause naturally so you can avoid the dangers of more shots, more medications, more surgeries, so you can get your health and your life back to be able to do the things that you love to do and have the quality of life that you deserve. If you want to learn more about how we're helping people get natural, drug-free solutions for common healthcare issues, make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you're someone who wants to get help with these issues right now, you can schedule an appointment to come into our office and we can do the necessary assessments to find out the cause of your issues. You can find us online at maxlivingrockland.com. If you live far outside the area and you're completely unable to come in, then we can help you find a corrective care chiropractor in your area to help find and correct the cause of your issues so you can start getting the results that you're looking for. Thanks for joining us. This is Dr. Tim Smith from New Life Chiropractic, going through the cause and solution to your headaches.